welcome back. I finally got the new mic in place. I don't remember when we last stopped off. I can't even speak. Anyway, let's just get started. That's right. She answers nonchalantly. I can't even say this words. Even though I see her there in front of me, it seems unreal. What about you? Or what about it? You're an android for making music, right? Yes, that's right. She answers gladly, her chest swelling a bit. It's a foregone conclusion, and I suppose the most important thing to Miku. A dull pain runs to my chest. Oh, excuse me. What's wrong? Nothing. Don't be concerned about it. Getting back to you, Miku. You can make a song easily with a PC, I suppose. I bet Miku and the others like her could do that without even trying. Now their expert performances are so popular they're being broadcast. Sure. And I'm the most recent model too. Says Miku proudly, clearing her throat and stretching her back to push out her chest. What little she has of one. Just now, are you thinking of something incredibly rude? Absolutely not. Okay. She says, eyeing me distrustfully. Incidentally, how did you end up in that place? Feeling myself in jeopardy, I forcibly changed the subject. Me? Yeah, when I found you there, I was so surprised. I thought my heart would stop. You don't say. Don't you remember that? Nope, I don't. In that case, where did you live originally? I don't know. Then, let me ask. I'm telling you, I don't know. But I haven't asked the question yet. Okay. Unconsciously, a sigh escapes from me. I don't suppose she was pleased with that reaction. Miku pouts with dissatisfaction. I was just activated, you know? How do you expect me to know such things? True. Aside from whether she had ever been activated before, Miku had not even been removed from her packaging. We also don't know whether her previous owner purchased her or received her from someone. Although for whatever reason she was left behind. Ooh, this is looking good. Now it's my turn. Please tell me about yourself. Okay, shoot. First of all, let's see. Miku seems to be searching for something to ask. What are your favorite foods? Such a basic question. She's trying to start off with an easy one. Favorite foods? I don't really have any. I'll eat pretty much anything. It's very in contrast to me. I don't like that much foods. That's great. Really? It certainly is. If you say so. What else? Let me see. Let's see. God dang. Miku inclines her head in thought. Oh, I've got one. Miku asks more questions about where I come from and where I lived. Although, to me, these are trivial questions. It doesn't seem to be so with her. As I answer the questions, she surprisingly nods her head with admiration. Anything else you want to know? She seems to still show interest. Looks like she's not done asking. Something else. Miku thinks it over. Oh. She looks at the musical instrument over in the corner. I forgot to ask about something important. Do you like music? She asks, straightforward and with a smile. Again, I feel the dull pain of heartbreak run through my chest. I guess it's a silly question, since it looks like you play an instrument. Miku inclines her head, wondering at my abrupt silence. But I can't open my mouth. The heartbreak won't let go. Then, you don't like music? I wonder to what extent that might be true. As the one who broke the silence was Miku. Unlike earlier, she suddenly has a sorrowful expression. I do like music. Really? Really. I was in a band in college. I wrote some songs too. Just a small band, strictly amateur. But on days off, we would practice in the studio, and we did concerts too. Concerts too? That's neat. Well, I'm exaggerating. When I say concerts, more like street performances. Goodness gracious. Even so, that's great. I'm tickled that Miku looks at me so admiringly. Well now, so do you like music? So you do like music after all. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Now Miku sighs with relief. But it seems she notices something. You said you were in a band, right? That's it. I said I was in a band, and not I am. The band I was in broke up not long ago. The memory of it makes me feel depressed. So how did that happen? Well, there are many reasons, but basically there was a disagreement among the members. Back in those days, our band got along well together. We had an experienced member in our band, strongly motivated. I told Miku about that as well. Anyway, he had a great passion for music. But each practice we ended up in conflict. Why? We just couldn't keep up with him. He was the only experienced musician. The rest of us were all beginners. I knew a few things, but there was still so much I had to learn back then. But nobody's that good when they're just starting out. I knew that, and so did he. And we put in great effort in order to catch up. But it didn't work out. We couldn't do it. The difference in levels was just too great. In the beginning, it was just a small gap. So there wasn't much conflict. Up until now, we had been planning a big Christmas concert. And then, just like that, we broke up. I can't connect a few people. That's awful. At that time, it looked like I was over and done with music. More than anger, I felt deep sorrow. Then, what happened? Naturally, the concert was canceled. Nobody said anything. We just broke up. Oh dear. Miku looks troubled. I hadn't really planned on saying any of this. Sorry, I I shouldn't be bothering you with this. I meant to hold it in, but I ended up saying it all. I'm saying this to someone I just met who doesn't know anything about it. I hadn't even told my friends this story, yet somehow I could tell Miku. I'm starting to lose my voice. You know, I gotta say something, like, I've experienced something similar to that, and it's not fun. It is really depressing to, like, see people that you used to practice with every day, and the next year just act like nothing happened, with the exception that you're no longer their friend or something, you know. So it's pretty depressing, and I know that feeling. Anyway, oh, that's too close to the mic. Miku says nothing, but only listens. This conversation was supposed to deepen our friendship, but it looks like I've spoiled things. Want anything to drink? It's no trouble. In hopes of changing the atmosphere, I get up to make some tea. But you do like music, right? She asks suddenly. This time more earnestly. I don't want to lie to Miku, but I might still like it. Yeah. I give her a nod. For you to have put forth so much effort, you have to like it at least a little. I suppose that's right. I don't really know at this point. In that case, what about trying to enjoy music once again? Huh? I'm saying, you can enjoy it whether you're good at it or not. Isn't that right? Yeah. She caught me off guard. I think I was supposed to say is, music is something you just enjoy doing. I expect I recall it back when our band was just starting out. But I know all too well that might not be the case. Before I knew it, I might have forgotten all about what's right in front of me. You're right. I'm appalled I could have forgotten such a simple thing. Thanks, Miku. I feel her words have helped me somewhat. Oh, it's daytime, I believe. Oh no. What time it is already. Before I know it, my watch says 12 o'clock. The view out the window shows the lights of the street almost all out. They're all going to sleep. Overcome by drowsiness, I feel like going to sleep myself. Getting sleepy, aren't you? Miki gives a slight smile as I rub my sleepy eyes. I guess so. Shall we call it a night? With a massive yawn, I pull out my sweatsuit, which I use as pajamas, and pull my shirt over my head to change. I remember Miku is there. Android or no android, I'm embarrassed to change in front of a girl. What's the matter? Miku asks while watching me closely. Please make yourself scarce while I change. Okay. While I'm changing, Miku heads for the kitchen. Miku will take the futon, so where should I sleep? I pull up my shirt and pants while I put my sleeves to the sweatshirt. I think I don't have a guest futon or anything. Not that I even have the space for 2 futons. I have a cushion that's really only good for napping. But I don't have much choice, even if it makes me sore. I wouldn't want to make Miku sleep that way. Same here. And as I'm thinking about where Miku is asleep, my ears pick up something. begins humming. Is this Miku? Upon hearing the echoes from the next room, it clearly is her. Now wearing my pajamas, I sneak over and look into the other room. Still humming. What a cute sounding voice. Miku is humming to herself and seems to be in a good mood. With eyes closed, swaying to the rhythm, Miku hums a tune. She looks relaxed and seems to be enjoying herself. Just from looking at it, I can tell she likes music. Seeing her singing with joy like that makes my heart quiver. I just want to listen to the whole thing. With eyes closed, I want to let the gentle sound wash over me. I'm totally absorbed in Miku's humming. Miku interrupts her humming with a sigh. I suddenly snap out of it. I return to the room where Miku is singing. It took you quite some time. I guess. Miku inclines her head. She must have sensed the change in my mood. I overheard you humming. What? Miku's cheeks suddenly turn red. You heard me just now? Uh-huh. Should have said something. Her indignant look is cute, and I can't help but laugh. Of all the nerve. Listening to me in secret. Sorry, but she has a beautiful voice. But what? I think you must really like to sing. Upon hearing this, Miku momentarily has a blank look. But then she responds with a big smile. Yes, I love it. December 23rd. Alright. I think I'll end the episode, or part right here. Jeez. Okay. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It's a simple romance one. Not necessarily simple, but it does get emotional at times, at least for me. I really love music, and so do they, so yeah. Besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.